Welcome to the third time for the Sonic-A-Thon. We are playing Sonic Unleashed. This is the DLC playthrough. I have the homing attack on X, so I'm gonna be, you know, experiencing that that intended experience of the DLC stages with the homing attack on X. Let's see what else. I suppose I could talk about how I decided that because this is the third time we're playing Sonic Unleashed, I figured I'd vary things up a little bit, and we are using the Shadow Unleashed mod by Matt Crafts and Zeros 07. Really sick Shadow mod. Looks really great. The voice is completely redubbed as well, which I think is awesome. And yeah, just to change things up a little bit, we're gonna be using Shadow to go through the rest of the game here. I think I added it to the spreadsheet. If I didn't, I will do that afterward, after this. But there's not much to say. I've covered Sonic Unleashed plenty. I've done the DLC before, so this is just kind of the chill and watch me die a lot. I did upgrade the Werehog between the Sonic Unleashed playthrough. This is the same save file, by the way. But I totally, through legitimate means, upgraded the strength of the Werehog up to maximum, since for the DLC it's intended that you are meant to have maximum, like, stats or whatever, but I don't need all the stats, just the strength was the important one to me. Additionally, we are going to be going Hedgehog, Werehog, Hedgehog, Werehog, Hedgehog, Werehog, back and forth, you know, gotta have that carrot on the stick to keep the viewer retention up, just like what Sega does with all their gameplay styles that are not Sonic, other than Adventure 1. Great. No, the Werehog's good, man, trust. Just trust, like, if you just keep playing the Werehog, you'll get it, man. Yo, I think that's kind of like the Sonic Unleashed intro. Probably, I don't know. Do. Did someone say Sonic Adventure 1? Hello, Stanza. I figured Shadow take us around Sonic Unleashed here for our final escapade. Well, sort of, considering some Unleashed Day stages were put into Sonic Frontiers, but we'll see how many of those we actually end up playing. Oh right, it's like over here and back. Do. Yeah. I'm ready for Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition for them to tout how all the DLC is gonna be included, even though all the DLC for Sonic Frontiers is free. I guess you have the other costumes and stuff, but I would love it if they were like, you get the base game and its DLC. The Shadow voice is kind of weird. I'm sorry that it's not Jason Griffith for you. And that makes you... Oh, these guys count too. I think the guy does a good job. I did do a Final Horizon giveaway. Every single person that owned Sonic Frontiers got it. It was probably the best giveaway I've ever done. Oh my god, why isn't it Jason? Is this Prime Shadow? No, this is like custom voice for this mod. Yo, nice. Do I have Midna over Chip? Why the fuck would I have Midna over Chip? Chip isn't even here, bro. Oh, you're not dead. Yo, what's up, Vex? How's it going, bro? Miku over Chip, best mod ever made? Well, I mean, I guess if you're a weeb, then it must be. How were the past couple streams? They were pretty good. Once everything gets upgraded, EXP becomes useless. Yes, when you max out when you max out your levels, EXP does become useless. That's how it works. There's also a full werehog, too, because this mod is really good, the shadow mod. The werehog voice, I don't believe, is different. Worst werehog stage time? Oh, this isn't Arid Sands DLC. Yeah, it's a really good model. I mean, it's a Mattcrafts and 007 mod, so, like, it's gonna be a fucking banger. Like, they have done, like, a bunch of different mods. Like, they're behind the Essential Shadow enhancements and the Movie Shadow remake mod for Shadow Gens, and both of those look good. Like, they just know. They know how to make good shit when it comes to a Shadow model. Yo, nice. To use the Faithful HD mod? Well, you can't use, like, the Faithful HD characters with character mods, anyway. I've also been having some issues when it comes to... I turned off Unleash HD. Oh, my God. I turned off Unleash HD because, for some reason, like, Unleash HD and, like, the Faithful HD characters, those kinds of mods, sometimes, when I boot up Unleash Recompiled, just max out the GPU and completely brick my computer, and I don't know why that happens. Because, like, sometimes, usually when I'm streaming, which I guess is a nice thing, it's completely fine. But sometimes when I've, like, had those mods enabled and loaded it up to record for a short or something, it just, like, blows up. I don't know why. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Funny, I don't have that problem? Well, that's nice. Good for you. Hope your weekend was good. Hope yours is good too, Dono. Like the funny link now, a weird man goes through my PC. Ooh, Cookie, I got bad news. It might be. Why'd you repost the special stage video? I didn't. I'm playing Act 1 midway through. I'm playing the DLC act. What the fuck do you mean? You lost your fingertip Saturday? I'm sorry, what? How the fuck did that happen? Telling you all my content seems the same? That's fine. Sonic-A-Thon, but we're playing as Shadow? Oh, it's gonna be bad when we get to Shadow Generations, let me tell you. Keeps trying to sign into your bank account. Oh, that's not good. Maybe he's just taking a peek-see, just making sure your finances are good. I believe that. Everyone I've met on the internet is usually pretty good-hearted and reasonable, so I think you're all good. True! Good point, Cookie. Why am I playing as Sonic? I'm playing as Shadow, what do you mean? I don't really care. Is the fourth one back here? It is not. Is there a reason you know that, Philip? That's a little odd. Oh my god, where is this fourth gemstone here? Ah, it was here. Why, you playing as Sonic? Oh, you didn't get the joke. Okay. Come on, baby. There we go. What's up, Dorito? Oh, you know, just playing the Unleashed DLC. My favorite Sonic game, Sonic Unleashed. I can't seem to escape. I guess this one's really my fault, though, because, you know, it was a sub-goal. You wanna watch any of the directs? No, if there's something interesting, I usually just catch the trailer after, like Resident Evil Veronica.
Here we go.
I'm surprised I didn't have the guy redub the Werehog, since there's a full Werehog model, but, I mean, whatever. Oh, T remake? What, the fucking Ship of Harnikin's not good enough for you? Yeah, the skate animation is really good, and I really like the boosters. I need Unreal Engine slop OOT. Okay, fair enough. Bruh. Yo, nice. Unreal Engine 5, DLSS 5, Ocarina of Time. Are you really gonna let Nintendo get away with remaking Ocarina of Time again? Because they already did that. Is this the same shadow as from the 06 game? No. This is a mod. True. They are doing that with Star Fox as well. I would say the difference is that Star Fox is not Ocarina of Time, but... whatever. Every 10 years, we're just gonna get a new Ocarina of Time remake. Why is everyone saying, yeah? This is literally a mod. How can this be the same shadow? Thought I only stream on Twitch? Nope, I stream on YouTube as well. Multi-stream. You missed a lot? You were on a cruise? Well, I hope you enjoyed your cruise. There's plenty of VODs for you to watch if you want. Oh, to buy an OOT if they remade it. Gotcha. I feel like for an OOT remake to be worth it, like, they would really have to go in on, changing a lot of the grievances and stuff from the original game. Why is Windmill Isle Act 2 trolling you now? Cause it's the DLC level, I guess. Dude, I should have streamed on Kick. You're so right. I'm gonna let it personally be their day -1. Oh, okay. Damn, bro smacked out all my shields. Why does this guy seem stronger than the other guys? Like, in story mode. Holy fuck, that was fast! Oh, he's just artificially stronger? Oh, I love it when games do that. Yeah, I think the foreign input mod is now like homing or it's got like new movement stuff, which is cool. Maybe there was a coding issue? I don't think it was an issue. Well, the QTEs aren't a nightmare for the sole reason that you can pause the game if you want to auto-clear them, because the QTE still appears on screen, so you can quickly unpause and then just press the QTE if you want. But yeah, when you first get the QTEs, they can be a little brutal. Yeah, the QTEs are faster the more health the enemy has. What's up, Malik? I'm not getting the Sonic-A-Thon joke. Did I, like, misspeak it once? Nearing the end of the Sonic-A-Thon. Finally, bro. I'm tired of this guy. Sonic CD fans rejoicing. Did I get it beforehand? Well, if I got it, I forgot. Damn! He came in with the sucker punch. And I bet you there's no fucking... Yep, there's... Oh. Oh, boy. The audience want a Leon Kennedy-thon? So Resident Evil 2, 4, 6, and 9? Yo, what's up, Cosmic? Wait, Cosmic, do you have access to the special event sticker that I made? Yo, what's up, Search Ethan? Hey, I appreciate it. I'm no goat, but I'm glad you enjoy the Sonic-A-Thon, man. It has certainly been a journey. A journey that has caused me to never log on to Twitter again. Which is fine with me. It's just exclamation mark Sonic, Malik. No, I'm not using the extra save file mod. You don't think you have access? Why wouldn't you have access? You gifted 5 subs after I made the thing. What does that mean? Well, I already have it lined up that if I do Resident Evil 5 and 6, Jay's reviews and I are gonna do 5, and then Chaos and I are gonna do 6. Interesting. Maybe it's only when the event ends, but that would be kind of stupid. Because on my end, it displays as, like, it's not displaying for you, but it says, like, the event is active. I asked him if he wanted to, and he said yes. I know it's a crazy thing for people on the internet, but there is this little human behavior called agency, where you don't have to do something if you don't want to do it. Well, he ended up skirting by Sonic 4 Episode 2, so... not a problem there. Is he stupid? I mean, maybe. How should Sonic levels be designed to me? See Emerald Coast, Red Mountain, Kingdom Valley, Section 1. Oh! I've been blocked. They should be fun. End of sentence, true. Oh, this bitch. Oh, this absolute cunt waffle. Got him. Resident Evil 5 and 6 have co-op, yes. Cunt waffle? Too old of a saying, maybe? Oh, that only took 3 minutes. Nice. It is kind of weird, because, like, when it comes to the DLC is, like, Apatow. Like, Apatow is pretty tough, and then everything's fairly smooth sailing until we get to Cool Edge. Cool Edge 1-2 is pretty tough. And then Shamar is just awful. This can be a pretty fun stage. This voice actor is funny? What's funny about him? Well, you can have that, Timbo, because that's never gonna happen, so... all yours, brother. I don't know if he really, like, sounds enthusiastic. I guess it's just the lines. It requires a partner? Well, it requires me to actually, like, do that as content, so... in order for you to do it with me. Yeah, and dude, trust me, the X-homing attack, it's everywhere in the DLC, as some Sonic Unleashed nuts would like to claim. Is that it's just everywhere. Having the homing attack on X. It's all over the place. It isn't. Cheater? How did I cheat? in what? Wait, how did I cheat? I was being ironic? Well, I didn't even get it. So how can you be ironic if I don't even understand? I don't understand the premise. Ugh. Not the pumpkins. It's not seasoned for that. Back-ended by engaging platforming? I mean, I guess that's a way to talk about it. The thing is it's hard to condense, like, talking about level design into one sentence without, like, being so vague that it doesn't really help. Like, if I were a level designer and I read that, I would be like, okay. I really don't agree with Emerald Coast being good? Okay, that's fine. You don't have to think it's good. Too automated, probably. I don't remember what video I saw it on, but I saw a YouTube comment that was like, we really went from you can't please everyone to somebody's always gonna be offended by something. We just need more whimsy in life. No, they explained why it wasn't good. You guys are just roasted him for no reason, even though you can't see it. So, it doesn't really make you any better than YouTube chat. Oh, hello. that was just appeared. Yeah, absolutely pranked. Dude, look at the camera! Naturally. This is really cool. At least it's challenging the platforming, I suppose. Oh, and I didn't even have to do anything with that. Yeah, the DLC devs are super happy with that one. I like the art they did for the level up screen for both. They look nice. Do. Nah, asshole design is dumb, IMO. IMO, bro, IMO. It's in my opinion, man. No cap on guy, IMO, bro. I think for that particular area, the cutscene showed the spikes being there, so I full well could have known that the spikes were on that pole. Well, I don't think there was actually anything bad about that. Oh, he does the hero's dab after the thing. That's cool. Whoa. I like using the hovering here, but the skating still. The skating sound effect is still happening. References and animation are cool, though. That's a conversation topic. When is a reference cool versus when it's not cool? I know the answer is it depends, but let's pretend that's not the answer. Comedic timing? Well, references don't always have to be comedic. Like, the dab there makes a lot of sense, because it's the same trick Shadow uses out of Rainbow Rings and Heroes. Is there a spike? There's gotta be spikes there that I keep hitting. Okay, yeah, there they are. How the fuck? Oh, okay, I just gotta go high enough. I do quite enjoy I enjoy the Leo DiCaprio meme pointing at the thing when I notice the thing exists. So. He's got a bro, it sells. Hey, what's up? Welcome home. That's too bad. How do you know that? Why couldn't you call Cabo yourself? That's fine. You could go to Casa Tequila. Oh. Lame. Uncool as it's been generations since I've seen you. I don't really think the updates made Frontiers, like, a better game. Like, the main changes the updates brought to the base game are, like, jump to sell and the spin dash. Which is just, now you can fly over stuff better, I guess. The It's Been Generations Since I've Seen You, I think makes sense in, like, a Generations game, but not, like, a Forces game. Where it was, like, trying to be something different. Took the updates as a worse, sorry. I mean, I'm happy they got to... Oh, shit. I've never been flung off there. Yeah, Blink and You Miss It references, are cool, yeah. Like, Dreamcast and Eggman's Eggmobile. Cool reference. It's been generations since I've seen you. Not cool reference. That reminds me as, when I had social media, I used to watch this, guy on TikTok do, like, good band name or bad band name. So it's like Adventure Pose in Sonic Generations. Good reference. It's been generations since I've seen you. Bad reference. Yeah, if there were a stronger dichotomy of having, like... the Werehog focus more on, like, the Spider-Man-esque platforming versus combat, that would have been way nicer. And this level's a lot of platforming. My stream may have excessive tobacco use, oh no. I guess when I unchecked the thing, I've accidentally clicked that, so I'll turn that off. Oh, is there already information on what the Frontiers Definitive Edition is going to be adding? Let's remove that. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yo, Blunt Blows with the 28 months. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Another pet for Bonzo. If the edition is a game key card? A game key card? You mean like just for Switch 2? You're waiting on your adventure remix? You're gonna keep waiting, brother. Oh my god, there's a lot of... We already did all the Werehog stuff. There's a lot of DLC here. I don't know what Sonic Pico Park is. Is that like a new game or something? Oh, right. I have to collect 300 rings here. Nice.
Here we go.
Oh my god, I thought that was GG. I don't know what Pico Park is. Is that like a phone game or something? I do not want to be up here yet. Oh, platformer? Oh, that might be fun. He's done. Other than Pooh. Because he's just a turd. Come on. Let me over, please. Oh. Naturally.
Here we go.
No, I'm using X homing attack. It's a rage co-op platformer. Interesting. Am I excited for the Wolves Among Us 2? I have no idea what that means. I already had one today, but I appreciate the offer. No, I'm good. I ate right before I started. Appreciate you, though. Okay. Okay. You love Shadow Unleashed? Nice. Well, this is a good place to be because that's exactly what I'm doing.
The coolest.
Am I excited for Persona 6? I kind of know what that is because of Amazon. Do. Who knows? Maybe it's a... Oh, is there new stuff for Crossworlds? This level's kinda messy. I'm not a fan of this one. Oh, I was supposed to wall jump there. Godzilla DLC for Crossworlds? That's hilarious. Dinosaurs and Godzilla is nuts. Well, I assume that's what the idea was for, is so that they could put in as much, like, DLC characters and stuff possible. I assume Godzilla's not free, so I guess they're just, like, getting whatever they can. Oh, I upgraded my speed. Avatar DLC, let's go!
Here we
Yeah, this is the Matt Crafts version. Matt Crafts in 007, and it's very good. Pretty much any shadow mod that they make, I'm on it, because they do such a great job with them. Oh yeah, surely. I'm not that cool, guys. I won't be getting any cameos. I'm sure there are other YouTubers that do Sonic stuff that should probably be in way before me. I'm not that cool now. No, that's Shindash is who you're thinking of. Is that finished? I have no idea. I'm looking forward to it, though. He let me play, like, a preview of it, and I liked what I played. I think Skyward Castle is still the best of all the stages. Yeah, Digital Circuit was cool. It was just hard on the eyes after a while. I mean, Shindash doesn't care about my critiques, because, like, I gave him my critiques and he was like, cool. But the only thing I've really seen with those levels is that, like, one, they're pretty lengthy. Like, they are long. And I think there's an over-reliant, like, there's no room to let you breathe. Like, it is just bam, bam, bam. Like, when it comes to, like, springs and enemies and jump panels and stuff, like, it's all super condensed, and there's not, like, a moment where you just get to, like, run or spear glide for a few seconds before you're doing your next homing attack or something like that. Oh, he's, like, making some of the stages longer as compensation for it. I don't think they're over-designed, no. Ultimately, I think those two things just come down to, like, creating a bit of a pacing. I don't even know if I want to say issue. Like, they're condensed, but they're also not short. An over-designed Sonic level? I don't know. I've never really thought about it. Oh, I thought I just got one shot. Yeah, I think Shindash is good at what he does. Regardless if you're talented or not, there comes a point where I'm just like, can this be over already? You know? No matter how good it is. The game doesn't necessarily need to be alive to be good. There are tons of cool mods for Shadow Gens that already exist, and the game itself is already great. I don't really... Like, I guess it's poor. Because if there's one thing I think a Sonic level should never do, it's make you wait. Like, the speed in which you progress through the level should always be determined by the player. And not the game. With, like, an auto-scroller or something like the sand. Or anything like that. Because that's what contributes to that freedom that I always talk about when it comes to Sonic levels or Sonic games, control schemes, whatever, is feeling the sense of freedom with the character. I'm missing a switch somewhere, but I don't know where. Ah, here we are. What was that question? Do I plan to do a marathon of Sonic Gen's level mods? Maybe for his birthday. Since, like, just playing Sonic Gens again would be odd. I don't know. Yo, Neff! Sorry you got absolutely owned by the alert. I don't know why it didn't work. What's up, bro? How's it going? Thank you for the 32. Yep, you're robbed. What is this place? Where am I? I fucking love this place. Good to see you back, man. I don't know why it robs certain people. Like, Volt has just been the unfortunate. He actually, I think his last sub went through. It just, like, says fuck you specifically. My alert box might have a vendetta, I don't know. On the way to shit in Twitch HQ's mailbox, that'd actually be kind of dope. I'd respect it. What Sonic games do I like without mods and just the vanilla experience? Sonic Generations and Sonic Mania. And Shadow Generations, I guess. If you want to count it as a separate game. What's up, Neotron? Is that your goat? Well, I guess that's your opinion. Can't really argue with that. I'm shocked I'm anybody's goat. And I'm glad you guys enjoy being here. A lot of love on the stream today. It means a lot, really. This job can get you swamped in negativity, especially if you're as outspoken as someone like myself, so... It means a lot when there's positive comments coming through, so thank you guys for taking the time to make them. You ever thought about doing Sonic ROM hacks? I've covered Sonic ROM hacks. Yeah. Whatever. I'll poke fun at it, but, yeah, not really bothering airing out dirty laundry anymore. I don't really care. Ultimately, the type of people that got upset at that are the type of people I don't even want to try to entertain anyway. The stream and my content is not for them. Ooh, yeah. That's much more accurate then. I'm beautiful, but only today. Interesting. Maybe my makeup's looking good today, I don't know. We see Stelmo unleashed? When I do one of those, like, fucking Death Stranding things and get my whole body scanned into a 3D printer. Yeah, the same ugly mug as usual? Nice. At least we're consistent. How you been, Neff? It's been a while. I'll take that hydrate. Remember, all hydrates, posture checks, and stretches are for everyone. Oh, seat move forward. Hello? Schedule's all kind of fucked. I feel that. Just came back from, if my voice sounds a little bit different, it's because I did a bunch of screaming and shouting this weekend at my friend's wedding. Still recovering. It was a good-ass time. Haley and I tried these, like, they're called Real Teas, R-Y-L, and they are extremely good. I'm kind of addicted to them. Oh my god, I'm missing... Oh, okay. Yeah. On the night shift, which is normal time? Well, that's nice, question mark? Oh yeah, that's right, baby. S rank. The S ranks in this game can be so silly. Do-do-do-do. Drinking's much better for partying.
Here we go.
Missed opportunity. They didn't change the color of Unleashed Aura for Shadow to red. Well, the Unleashed, or Shadow's, like, aura being red is a PO6 thing. It's not a Shadow thing. What do I think on the subject of a fan port SA1 to Sega Saturn because there's only a mod that makes the PC version look like what it could have been? What? What do I think if SA1 had a Saturn port? Cool. I don't really know what you want from me on that. Whoa.
Here we go.
Oh, you mean the werehog. I thought you meant his, like, jump ball. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that's not changed at all. Yo, oh my god. Where's my boost? I feel like I've been really low on it. Oh, thanks for the bless the wrong. Yeah, because leveling up my boost meter gives me more boost from stuff. You're right. Because my boost meter has definitely hit full. Oh, fuck you. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Well, this guy didn't level up his boost meter, or else he would get the same amount of boost from enemies and his boost gauge would still not be filled to full. Like, what? Like, I get you want to make fun of the guy on screen, but you gotta do better than that. At least have it make some amount of sense. I'm just a true booster. What does that even mean? I think I missed the part that allows you to quick step. Even then, with all the bombs, it's probably not good to do that. Gotta have a bit of ad hominem in there. True, bro. Ad hominem is like a glass sword. Like, good job. You just made the person you were talking to feel awful. They don't like you anymore. And you're not any better than the person that bullied you for liking Sonic in high school. You know, Verge has got a point there. No, there are no passive boost gain upgrades. All you can do is upgrade your ring energy, which gives you more meter to fill up. Oh, rip. I guess we're climbing the clock tower. It automatically fills your boost meter when you're not boosting? That's gotta be slow as fuck if that's the case. I have never heard of that for Sonic Unleashed. Either I'm too blind to see it, or that's just a fucking lie. There is a skill in Sonic Generations that does that called Auto Gauge. Oh, hello. Oh. What's up, Snook? No, this is Shadow. I'm getting a lot of lag in this level. Or slowdown, rather. Is there really a difference between slowdown and lag? I guess. Breath of the Wild ass loading screen tip. It's an Unleashed day. What are you gonna do?
Yes.
Did I drop frames? No. Even harder than, like, Frontiers Extreme Mode? I feel like that kind of... okay, I get it. There are spinning spikes over here. You got greedy, Stelmo. I actually didn't say anything. I just laughed. I'm fucking sorry, bro.
Nice.
Yo, Blader! Thank you for the prime, man. Appreciate ya. What's up, Alistair? That guy had much less health than our guy in Apatos. I can't believe this fucking guy. Is this hard mode or something? It is the DLC. Which is generally harder than the rest of the game. Is there a link to the Unleashed DLC? If I wanted to get evicted from existence, I could link it. This is like official Sonic Unleashed content that was released for the game. That's illegal, you know. Never seen it before? Well, here it is. Is the misery mildly entertaining? Certainly, and that could be the slogan for my channel. Mildly entertaining. Official DLC ported to Recomp? I guess ported? Like, it is. Like, it just is. I don't know. Oh, right. I gotta chuck this motherfucker. Well, I think I can't have him have the QTE, because then I can't grab him. Windows 11 stutter? No! Where's my control? Okay, there we go. Controller's back. That's a new one. It's literally just the DLC files as is. Yep. There's nothing different. Okay, I gotta hurt him a little bit. No, they don't. That was a Windows 11 stutter. Sometimes it doesn't do anything. Sometimes it fucks up my mic. But that time it fucked up my controller. I'm getting new New bugs. Lucky man? Chat's on one today, man. That was cool. We are a real deal. Don't say chat, just certain folks here. No, I like making you one into one giant collective and removing all individuality. Who's to say that you're not on one today, Malik? You goober. I'm the realest man breathing, self-proclaimed. The most individual man here. Oh, this guy. Gotta use an emote to agree with himself. CD Japanese OST versus Mania OST, both.
Here we go.
I don't like Rooftop Run Night. Is this the DLC version? Oh, it definitely is. Oh, it definitely is. Even more individual than him. It's true. We took an individuality test, and Malik scored higher than me. Yo, what's up, Lima? I'm actually shocked. Because the short wasn't about Sonic, I didn't think it was going to do well, and I was surprised when I came home this weekend that it actually did well. So, glad that advice helped people out. What's up, Lima? Nope. Unleashed is one of the few mainline Sonic games where you don't actually take touch damage from the enemies. It's honestly pretty cool, especially for a game like Sonic, where you're moving at 5,000 miles an hour, you have a second to react, to make up your mistakes. And yeah, even the electric guys don't hurt you if you get shocked by them, it's cool.
Not bad.
That's why learning the skills yourself is cool. Nope. Okay, 0 rings now.
Not bad.
Oh, that scared me. Honestly, if you've watched me play 2-2 for the channel at any other point, you know that I absolutely suck at it, and to have done it first try, that was pretty cool. My perfect streamer? Who said that? I need to ban him. Yo, the 100 Street! Let's go. Well, see, Stanza, that's what they do in food commercials. They put glue on the pizza. Like, to make it real stringy, like, they put glue on the sides so that when they film a person picking up a piece... Oh, nice. Guess we're going to the Capitol. Yeah, what was that? I missed something, whatever. Is the capital Spagonia? Spagonia, yes.
Here we go! Go!
Your full legal name is Ch-A. Yes. Correct. Your legal name is Chud? That explains a lot. Oh. Oh! Alright. Fair enough.
Here we go!
Well, you want to know the craziest food thing? Is that instead of syrup, like when they pour it over pancakes or waffles, they use motor oil. Because motor oil doesn't like seep into the pancakes or waffles and make them soggy. That one I was like, whoa, that's crazy. I still don't understand that, and that's still a rant video I want to make, actually doing research on that, is like how food commercials are not false advertising. Yeah, that's also a thing. Like, so the cereal stays on top and doesn't get soggy, they use glue instead of milk. Your Honor, I never said it wasn't glue. Now I got little Timmy huffing glue in the back of the courtroom. Fuck. I don't know why that got unallowed. I did not see the animation of Sonic 06, but I have seen people talk about it. Cool. Do I think that Chaos would be interested? I have no idea. I'm not Chaos. Because I know it's mostly a shocker to people, but I don't like Sonic 06, so I don't really go out of my way to see any media for it. But if there's a cool animation, that's awesome. The teaser of Sonic and the Dragon's Path, I didn't watch it because I don't care unless there's gameplay. You don't like Sonic 06 too? Yo! You don't? No, I don't like Sonic 06. I think the game's pretty bad. Do do do.
How's that?
You know what's messing me up? I leveled up my speed to 2, and now I'm all out of sorts. Okay, this one I know the thing's messed up on 60 FPS, so
We go.
I'll have to not take that route. Dude, XD, you get it, bro.
Not bad.
XD might actually be in my head. Wow, that was cool. Is that also a 60 FPS thing that just happened? Yeah, Windmill Isle 1 and Rooftop Run 5 always get ported because it's fucking easy as shit to do so. Okay. I'm gonna not try that now.
Here we go.
True XD, tell him what I'm thinking. Is this recomp still? Yes. You challenged me to play Unleashed on PS3? Well, I would have to purchase a PS3 and the PS3 version of Sonic Unleashed, so no. Wow, guys, look how bad this is. Haha, video over. Left during Windmill Isle. I wasn't dead. It is funny looking at the watch time for the Sonic-A-Thon videos, because it's mostly just people clicking on it, listening to my explanation of how I'm playing the game within like the first 30 seconds to a minute, then they click off, and maybe if I'm lucky, they'll write a comment about how I'm wrong, even though they didn't watch the video. Because I know they didn't watch the thing because they make the comment like 5 minutes after it's over. What's up, Not a Sonic channel? Hello, everybody. When reviewers had integrity and nuance. I love when chatters didn't use fucking buzzwords. When Pariah says whatever is the best way, everyone loves it. I disagree with that. Poor man got absolutely blasted. I don't know specifically what you're talking about, but like, his Sonic Was Always Good series got absolutely... Oh, you're talking about his like best way to play games videos. Whatever, I guess. I don't know. I'm easier to make fun of. I'm your average straight white guy who's confident in himself, aka the enemy of everybody on the internet. Unless you got a MAGA hat on.
Not a problem.
He is, yeah. There he is! That's the guy! Reviewers are good when they say things I agree with, and they're a sellout when I don't. I'm not gonna lie, I like a good unequivocally. I have written that into scripts before. When I got a good spot to put well placed, like make a well placed jump or a well placed whatever, I know I've made it. Would I ever lie to you? I probably have. Eating barf for dinner, hate train? I don't know what that means. Ubiquitous? That's another good one. Sonic Heroes is undoubtedly an amazing game. I was debating whether to go to Cool Edge or Dragon Road first. I decided on this. It is kind of funny that the Unleashed DLC has, like, mostly new levels and, like, a lot more different day stage levels versus, like, the maybe 1 or 2 night stages that have levels that are either, like, the rest of a level that was unfinished, like Dragon Road or something. They were like, yeah, I mean, we got the Werehog, might as well throw something at him. Surreptitiously? I don't know what that means. I probably shouldn't have said it since I don't know what it means, but I'm stupid. Dude, it's trash garbage. IMO. Nah, man, stand behind the statement. Fuck your IMOs. Yo, can these fucking flames disappear? Oh, there's the third one. Hello, Ilinga. Wait, how come they get a whole month? You can't be prideful for more than 30 days? Oh, thank goodness everyone's turning straight in July. It's gonna make life a lot easier for me. Surreptitious is when you do something sneakily. Oh, I would just use sneakily. Companies on July 1st, grayscale. Nice.
Nice.
Yo, let's go, FT Tank. Yep, 1 more month till the Rainbow Gem, man. Dude, these fucking saw blade sound effects need to stop. They are so loud. I didn't watch Fairly Odd Parents, so I'm waiting. I'm a patient man. Yep, we're doing the Unleashed DLC today. Yo, nice dodge. No, Night DLC is good because the Werehog is peak. Trust. It has the shields. Yeah. Those bigger enemies, though, like, they still knock you back. They take all your shields and knock you back. Or, I don't know, rewarding you for doing anything other than killing the enemies as fast as possible. That's fine with me. That's not fine with me. There's also an add-on that we're going to be seeing in this level for Shadow Unleashed. That I'm sure fans of Lethal Highway will love. Whoa! Brrr. Sonic Unleashed if it was good. Now these are the official DLC levels. Where's the edgy music? Turn the game's music off and place your own. Oh, damn. I don't know what happened there. Is that what the bike is called, the Dark Rider? Us in the States call it a motorcycle.
Not bad.
Oh, it's back! Do a flip? I already did one! Don't tell me what to do. And now I'm not gonna do a flip because you yelled at me. Yeah, I'm petty. Maybe if you were paying attention instead of shouting in chat, you would have noticed I did a flip off the first ramp. Shadow's bike was called the Dark Rider. Fake Sonic fan detected. Oh no.
Yes.
It is. It's Matt Crafts and 007, man. They know how to make some good shit. Dies of fake. I think I'll be okay. Exposed as LARPmo. Oh no. LARPing as a Sonic fan because they have a good reputation. Man, I'm really missing out. Landmaster's such a cool name, and I don't know why. Like, it shouldn't be, but I love it.
You have it set to M for Mini, when it should be set to W for Wumbo.
Oh, I should have had to have. Uh-oh. Stelmo98.exe is malfunctioned. Violus, thank you for the 37, bro. Oh, what's up, Jedi? It is going well, man. Playing the Unleashed DLC. Name just 50 Sonic fan controversies. I can do it in 5 letters, but I won't. Yeah, dude, gatekeeping people from your fan base is just, like, so fucking cringe. Like... Oh man, you didn't play every single game in the series? Absolute loser, your opinions suck and don't matter. I'm telling you, man, these moms need to start kicking these motherfuckers out of their basements. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. 37 months is a long fucking time. It's over 3 years. I don't remember there ever being a stigma for a band putting out a single. Evaporation beam. That's because it's fur. Well, in this case, Werehog's Shadow doesn't have spikes on his cleats, so... Being the Sonic legal associate. Oh, you can't throw these. Interesting. No, I've definitely gotten some of those of like, oh man, you don't like Sonic Unleashed? Fake fan. It's like, oh no. You sound like somebody I'd really want to be friends with. Because that's the fun part, is that the people who usually make those comments are usually insufferable and you don't want to talk to them anyway, so... No, that's Arid Sands.
we go.
Gatekeeping is good. What would be the reason for gatekeeping to be good? A fan of a series, of course, because, like, if you mean just, like, gatekeeping in a general sense, like, if... This is gonna be, like, completely unrelated, but say you have, like, a business seminar, and you want to specifically attract, like, people who make $10 million a year with their business, then, like, that obviously makes sense, because you want to help out and have the skill set to help out those specific people. But, like, I'm talking when it comes to gatekeeping yourself from enjoying a video game. Keep the echo chamber of bad thoughts going. Echo chamber is another funny one. Usually used by people when they don't like the streamer's opinions. They're just like, it's just this guy in his fucking echo chamber of yes men. And it's like, bro, have you looked at my chat? There ain't no yes men here. Think we're all yes men? Oh, it'd make my life a lot easier, certainly. We're proudly the Stelmo crowd. Well, that was nice.
Not bad.
Let's not drift this time. I'm sure this level ends at some point. Thankfully, water running is so forgiving in this game.
Marvelous.
When you discourage people from trying to change a form of media to fit their preferences? Wait, what? Yo, what's up? So you sub? Been a while since I've seen you. The penguins are funny because they're like super low frame rate.
Here we go.
Nice. Weird blue guy. I don't know what you're talking about. Nope. That's bad. Oh, I almost made it back. Gotta restart. I don't have enough time to redo the lap.
Here we go.
Are trying to turn the game into something that's not Battlefield. What do you mean? Like there are mods being made that are transforming the game?
Here we go.
fuck you. Shadow, come on.
Here we go.
I never said that gatekeeping itself is a bad thing. I mean specifically gatekeeping people from being, like, a fan of a game. Or saying, like, because you like this one game in the series, you're not a true fan or some bullshit, you know? Like, gatekeeping entertainment is what I'm talking about. Oh, I know you can jump back up there. Oh, well.
Here we go.
What are some things good to gatekeep? Like I just mentioned. Like if, say, you have a business seminar and you only want to have specific individuals, like you set a pre-requirement. They need to have these credentials in order to do the thing. Or like Chick-fil-A, to have a franchise for Chick-fil-A, you have to meet certain requirements. I mean, just meeting certain requirements is, it is gatekeeping. They are gatekeeping you from the job. Just not what we think of when we think of gatekeeping. Well, I don't know how loose the definition of gatekeeping is. I would imagine how it's generally used on internet discourse is just like keeping you, or not allowing you to do a certain thing because of another thing. Like you could say me having rules in order to gain access to the server is literally gatekeeping. See, here's the thing though, Stanza, is that other people do not have an effect on that media. Like, just because I don't like Sonic Unleashed doesn't mean it affects a single thing about the people who like Sonic Unleashed. Like, because, let's be real here. Sonic Team is gonna do whatever the fuck they want. It's very rare that there's, like, fan feedback that makes their way into an official Sonic Team Sonic game.
Not bad.
Technically, it spreads the notion that Unleashed is a bad game. Well, I'd say, think for yourself, question mark. I watched 4 separate videos on why the Skywalker Saga is a bad video game, and then I played it, and I enjoyed it, so, like...
Not bad.
Remember that agency thing I mentioned at the beginning of the stream? You use some of that. I think underrated and overrated are stupid, so no, I wouldn't say Unleashed is either of those. What I will say is that there are absolutely some people, specifically with Sonic Unleashed and Sonic CD, that are very pretentious about both games.
Not bad.
Not like fans of both games, I mean like a fan of either.
Marvelous.
Alright, have a good night, Ellie. That's the final level, right? Yeah, it is. Would I agree that Unleashed has the perfect difficulty out of all the boost games? No. Sonic Generations is much better. Well, it's funny because it's like, it's a volume thing. Is like, especially as a, because I talk about this in my social media rant video, where I've noticed that since not using social media, it's, you see things so often that it causes you to care about them more. Like, even if you don't care about it, it's literally just because you were exposed to it so often. It, like, makes you care. That's why usually when the situation winds down, it's like, oh, okay. Why did anyone care about that? I'm not saying that is like a 100% rule, because like there are certainly some things that more exposure has caused to care less about. But when it comes to criticism and stuff, it's like the human mind did not evolve fast enough to be able to take it both ways, positive or negative feedback in the volume that the internet allows for. And that's why, like, content creators can go off the deep end, is just because, like, especially when it comes to negative stuff, like, it's just the volume of it is so high. Childish response? Obviously, reputation affects markets. Are you talking about me? I have no idea what you're talking about. Remember, hydrates are for everyone. Not just me, so get some water. The missile punch is great. It seems like you were saying the only reason you care what others think of a game is because you have no agency somehow? Oh, so you are talking about me. Yeah, and how did the positive reception of half of Unleashed Colors and Generations end up? We got Sonic Lost World. Childish response. What a joke. I mean, if you're gonna start at me with an ad hominem argument, then well, it's already over. We're also talking about a game that's like, what? Unleashed is almost 18 years old. Like, Sonic Team's not looking at these games. That's not what ad hominem is. You're attacking the person instead of the argument. Saying it's a childish response is ad hominem. Respond an insult to your insult? Okay, fair. What's the argument, though? I responded to the argument? Okay, you got me. Yeah, 2008, no?
Oh yeah, that's right, baby.
That reputation matters. Okay. I think we got lost in translation here. I think that this was in response to me saying, like, that I think, like, specifically people who like, there are some people who like Sonic CD and some who like Sonic Unleashed.
Here we
I don't remember exactly what I said, so I'll rephrase it into what I meant to say, is that there are some people who like Sonic CD and Sonic Unleashed specifically, because I've seen it with both games, that, like, cannot accept that there are, in fact, flaws with these games. And absolutely destroy any criticism that the games could have to them. Which is not good.
Not bad.
So, my apologies if I didn't make that clear the first time. And that's what I mean by have some agency. Just because there's a person that doesn't agree with you about an 18-year-old video game doesn't mean that you still can't like the game. I also wasn't really saying have some agency as an insult. I was saying, like, actually, please, have some agency. But I suppose it could have come off that way, so my apologies for that. Don't apologize to Chuds? I don't think he's necessarily being a Chud. It doesn't help that YouTube, like, if you're watching on a YouTube stream, you can be sometimes up to, like, 15 seconds delayed at best. So, I'm kind of trying to go back to the thinking that I was saying because I had moved on by the time I saw the comment.
Not bad.
Alright, have a good night, Snook. Thanks for hanging with us, man. Is Gravity Circuit still free? Let's go. Alright, they lowered that spring, so you have to go this way. How often does streaming feel like a babysitting job? It depends, I guess. I didn't mean to get heated. Yeah, I mean, I get you. Childish response is like a pretty big gut punch, though. So, like, if you didn't mean to get heated, you definitely didn't do that in the best way. But we got there. Like, imagine if I said that to you. Like, that would literally... I would be... You know what? Maybe you're a fucking god figure and you don't get mad at anything, but if I talk to, like, any man and they like, said something, and then I was like, that's a childish response. Like, man. Like, that's like a one-way ticket to the pain train. I think you matched my energy, dude. Whatever way you want to look at it. I just... I don't care. You're fine.
Here we go.
Okay, Stanza, no. I strongly dislike when people say that. Like, again, that's another, like, just trigger. As being like, I really hope you use this as an opportunity to improve yourself. Like, bruh. Like, they're already in the... They already feel bad. And I'm not saying that this person does. Oh, also, this level fucking sucks.
Here we go.
The way you received my message is what escalated things, I think. Yeah, no, that can be very bad. Just like the, I hope you improve yourself, because it puts you on a pedestal. And then... You apologize if that was too far? It's all good, man. You let me know how it was on your side, so I let you know how it was on my side, and now we're here. Well, just any kind of phrase that puts in the position that, like, it is a tell that you think you are better than that person is a terrible thing to say to that person. Like, welcome to being a human being. Like, you're gonna think that, but just don't say that. Because I don't know Jack underscore period underscore period. I have no idea who they are, or what their story is, or what even the purpose of it was. Like, it's just the behavior. I'm at a disadvantage because, you know, my face is on the fucking camera. The way I handle most situations. Ooh, but that one situation, ooh. I'm in your router. I'm lost. Fuck. They also give you a time limit here, but it's like a crazy high time limit. Well, I handle the situations in the way that I handle them is because I didn't want to... I think that there are a lot of people in the world that their goal when they get into some sort of altercation with somebody is to make them feel bad that they ever entered the situation in the first place. You know, a don't mess with me kind of mentality. Whereas, like, as I've gotten older, my mentality is like... we're trying to work into where we understand each other. Instead of, like, trying to make you feel like shit, which is exactly what my goal with Jack was. Like, in this situation. Like, I'm not trying to come out here and make enemies for no reason. Like I said, there's a couple things I strongly believe in. Like I said, the people who just cannot accept that Unleash or Sonic CD have flaws. And anytime they see a video talking about one or poking fun at it, they get real up in arms. Because guess what? It's a video game. I hear people trash Sonic Heroes all the fucking time, and I like Sonic Heroes. And I'm not out here screaming in their comment section about it. That's the message I was trying to get across, and hey, I didn't, I guess I didn't do that, and I got called out on it, and here we are. Definitely sucks. I always like being in the right, but wasn't that time. Fuck, man. I don't remember this level enough. You did. You also said that last time. Too, Joe. Because you also missed Jen's last time. Well, they wanted a person to completely redub Shadow, and I think that's cool. Okay. Did I play 2 day stages back to back? I think I did. So we get to end with this one. Can take the mind off of it. Oh, it would be the better engagement bait. X Sonic game is perfect, or X is the worst game of all time. I don't know if I want to answer that. Because I don't want to give you the fuel for that. I think that's something you can figure out on yourself. Yeah, that's actually insane, Donna. No, I don't have Nintendo predictions for tomorrow. It's not really something that matters to me too much. I don't know which way is the secret way. I'm gonna go this way. I think I usually go the other way. In all the times I play this is like the 3rd time, I think. Nah, it can't be the 3rd time. This is probably the 5th time I've played this level. Oh, eat! Oh, and the checkpoint! Come on! What's even there? Is it just like a... I'm still the streamer of all time positive. Well, I thank you for your kind words. Oh my god. You can join the stream whenever you want. Dopamine hit from the subversary? Hey, I appreciate it. Compliment it every once in a while. If you got something nice to say, I'm definitely not against it. Okay, you died. Oh. He just bopped me in the noggin. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm sure it did.
Oh yeah, that's right, baby.
I want an SBO mod for Sonic 06 that looks polished like this so bad. Learn how to make it, I guess. Ba-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na. Oh, hi, Bonzo. Bonzo's actually up here. We're gonna be giving him lots of pets on Friday. Bonzo? Yeah, he's up here. He doesn't really like being in here because I don't give him attention, but I guess he's feeling... Show or liar? I'm a liar then. Yeah, probably. Thursday will be the last day for sub goals. So if you want to extend the marathon, you have until then. Stop gatekeeping the boy. I'm not gatekeeping him. He just isn't on screen.
Not bad.
What were the sub goals after Shadow Gens? There was no after Shadow Gens. Shadow Gens is the last game. And I'm stopping the sub goals because I want it to be the last game. I don't want to be playing it and then get like a 100 bomb and then all of a sudden Since it's my personal life, technically, on the internet, I don't think there's anything wrong with gatekeeping your pets. You don't get paid till Friday? Well, I mean, they'll still count for Bonzo pets and stuff. They just won't count for... Like, I suppose I could leave the non-game goals up, but most of them are game goals, so... Or I'll just leave the sub goals up, but they won't be part of the Sonic-A-Thon. How's that? So that way, if you want to snipe at the end, you can.
Not bad.
So yeah, that's what we'll do.
Not bad.
I'm ready to be done with the Sonic-A-Thon thing. I guess not particularly. I mean, the Sonic-A-Thon has been a great bit of variety while still being Sonic, so people keep watching. There's no way we get 350? I don't know. Like, this is the hardest DLC stage? I don't know. Surprised that wasn't changed. Yeah, the rooftop run in general is pretty rough. Is variety an illusion? I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm on top of the world or anything. Like, I'm not gonna start doing variety content. We're still doing Sonic stuff after the Sonic-A-Thon's over. No number of subs is impossible. Someone's crazy and has the resources. They can gift as many subs as they want. It's just that probably any future sub goals won't be part of the Sonic-A-Thon itself. They'll just be extras for afterward, kind of like what we've done for other marathons. What do you mean by variety being illusion? Like, are you asking me if I'll ever, like, stream things that are not Sonic to, like, some amount of success? I don't know if I can answer that question. Maybe someday. I just gotta keep getting good. It takes quite a lot of effort for enough people to support your lifestyle to want to stick around no matter what you do. Had the trick system. The trick system is kind of annoying in Rush. So, it not being in colors is cool. Like, specifically the pressing the B button to do the tricks to gain the boost. Because it just, like, kills your fucking fingers if you wanna... if you wanna have boost at all times. Variety is that you don't stick to a single franchise, is what it generally means when it comes to streamers. Because I stream a variety of things, they're just all Sonic, so it depends on... If you look at me at a PO6 speedrunner, I've been doing variety content for the last month and a half. Maybe. Well, I wouldn't even necessarily say that. Like, the variety's doing very well right now because it's part of a greater event. Like, if I just randomly decided, oh, I'm just gonna play Sonic Unleashed today, it would not be nearly as successful. Like, there's a greater meaning behind it. It all depends. Well, you found the answer of life right there. Well, there's something that makes it special. I really liked, I watched a YouTube video fairly recently of... I like the idea that if there's something that you find interesting but you don't think that other people find interesting, the success comes from you being the middleman to make people care about a thing. Like, that's where the money is if nobody cares about this thing but you care about this thing and you express it in a way that makes other people care about the thing, like, you got yourself. Like, you'll be set for life. Like, it's one of those things, like, Ah, man, I don't care about, you know, Sonic 06 a lot, but oh, there's the Sonic P06 and the Stelmo guys playing it? Rip. I liked what I played when I played the Chronos demo of Frontiers Revisited, so probably. Oh, neat. Yeah, the thing is that I'm not cool enough that people who like Sonic want to care about other things. Something as shallow as, oh my fucking god. Something as shallow as just the view count or the subscriber count I have makes people just not care. That's why, you know, it's hard. Well, it certainly helps that I like, that I like Sonic, so... Sonic is simply the vessel for people to get to know me and want to hang around because of the value I can provide to these games, or playing and talking about these games. I am a real weirdo. I am that real weirdo. Doing it for money is different. Why does it have to be? Wouldn't that make it worse? Because I've had those conversations with Haley. It's like literally without Sonic, I amount to nothing. Nobody cares. There are better ways to make money than only playing Sonic. I know. But this is what I feel is right for me to do. Well, unfortunately, I can't split test life. I can only work with what I've done already. Playing the Sonic games allows me to continue to do this. Maybe I'm not having an S-tier day every day, but overall everything works toward the same goal. Welcome to trying to get noticed in an oversaturated market. You have to get really good at one thing hyper-specifically, and then you can start branching out when people care about you more than the thing you're doing. I already played that. I'm not trying to be a downer, I just like to talk about the reality of it, because especially with like the Sonic-A-Thon videos, which I think is a playlist that will be viewed and watched for a long time, like I like talking openly about this stuff so that, you know, when those days come that I'm sitting on podcasts, you know, like Malik's, and talking about this kind of stuff, it's like, you know, how did this guy get his start or whatever, it's there. And you can view what my mindset was when I was there. Because I know there are plenty of better ways to make money. In the 5 years I have been streaming, I have not succeeded the amount of money I got in a month from the paycheck of the last traditional job that I had. And, like, this isn't a tooting my own horn, is that the last traditional job I had was actually piss easy. Yeah, I was on Malik's episode 10 of his podcast called The Comatose Podcast. You can find it on his YouTube channel, same name as his Twitch name. Like, there's a greater capital M meaning in doing this rather than just, like, self-satisfaction that, like, I'm a known person and random strangers know who I am. Is that I think I can not only provide value in making entertaining content, whether it's Sonic or other games, but also, like being able to utilize the life experience and the things I've learned in order to help others, because I know a lot of people who watch me are younger than me. So I think I have, like, something to contribute there. And I know that for sure because probably one of my proudest moments is when I made that rant video about Sonic and social media, and I would see people type in the comments, or they would come into the stream and tell me, like, hey, I took your advice and things have been much better. And, like, that's the good shit. I think I, like, cried one time when someone came in and said that. Like, to connect with, to people. Connect with people is what gives me the happiness. I've told the story before, but I'll tell it again because it's relevant, is that my brother used to like taking me, like, my brother's 5 years older than me, and like we talk, we have a relationship, but it's not like we're BFFs or anything. And for a while there, he like kept wanting to take me to hockey games and stuff. And there was one time where we were just in a conversation and we weren't and we weren't even watching the game at that point. We were just sitting there talking to each other, and I was like, I caught myself, and I was like, oh crap, maybe we should pay attention to the game. And my brother was like, I didn't bring you here because I wanted to watch the game. So, like, that's sort of the approach I take. Is, like, to make a connection with people, not like a weird, creepy connection. It's just, like, I have the general care for people of the world. But not any, like, parasocial thing. Also, similarly, I hope no one has any parasocial thing with me. That'd be really awkward. But, like, the Sonic is merely the vessel to get that connection with people from wherever they are in the world. And if that's what I have to do and have a B-tier time or a A-tier time, that's fine. Because ultimately, making those connections is S-tier. So I guess that kind of answers your questions of, do I get satisfaction from this job? I do very much get satisfaction from having stuck with a thing for so long that I can kind of almost maybe be considered good at it. Yeah, I saw the Spyro reveal trailer. That's neat. Didn't see any gameplay, though. I hate trailers that don't have fucking gameplay, man. Yeah, but, like, I do want to make so much money that, like, I can support friends, family, and, like, even, you know, give back to you guys through giveaways or that type of thing, which is something I've already done before. I've done multiple giveaways. Still upset that I wasn't able to do a Crossworlds one. But I did one for Origins, I did one for Superstars, did one for Frontiers, did one for Shadow Gens. Yo, nice. Yeah, well, there's definitely no half measures. I do put my all into it, and that's the thing, is that like our minds aren't very good at exponential growth. Like, we want things to grow linearly, you know, like see a consistent amount of output for the inputs we put in, but for something like YouTube, that's just not how it works. Is like, it's absolutely exponential. Like, I could go to sleep today and wake up with 100,000 subs tomorrow. And then people will think I'm an overnight success, even though I've been doing this for 5 years. You know, you just... like, sometimes a thing just clicks. I thought Spyro had gameplay, too. Yeah, I get way more joy spending money on others than I do spending money on myself. I just gotta, you know, have the money to be able to spend it on others, so. Like, being able to pay Philip, like, being able to pay, like, Beats and stuff and Chaos for commissions and being able to pay Philip to help out with YouTube videos is just fucking awesome. So. Also, Joe, to acknowledge what you said a while ago, because I was in the middle of a rant. I'm glad you care. It means a lot. It's not really equal parts skill and luck. It's just like... it's not like a zero-sum thing where it's like 50% luck, 50% skill. It's just like... you gotta have the have the skill and the luck both. And you don't know when the threshold is that, like, now that I have this amount of skill, I am now, like, receiving the thing. Because, like, there are so many podcasts of successful people that try to quantify it, when really it's just, like, do the same thing over and over again to the point where you have an undeniable stack of proof that you are who you say you are. And then just hope for the best. Things only happen if you continue to do them, which is why I'm such a massive proponent in action. Like, if you want to make changes, you have to do things. Things don't just change on their own. In most cases. I think that's everything. It is. All right. Here we go. Yeah, being a creature of habit can be rough. That, like, you do a thing even though you know it's bad for you. I've definitely subscribed to the idea of, like, we do things because they feel like home. Because they feel familiar. It's why some people are just miserable all the time, because even though it sucks, you know what it feels like. It feels like home. Even if home sucks, it's still home. Oh, I definitely forgot Shanann. I should go do those first. Thank you. I could do a Spyro-a-thon. I would love to do a-thons for other game series. I just have to make sure I'm in a position where I can make that work. Yeah, sometimes you can only truly learn something when it happens to you. I think you can have empathy for a person, but still fault them for acting the way they do. Yeah, I really hope that day never happens. Holy fuck. Playing papers, please. Don't. Does it really matter if your entire life goes to waste following it if you get to hit an astronomical peak? Yes, it does matter. Because it matters to me. You have to decide what matters. What's life about anyway? What you make of it. What you decide what matters to you. Is the missile still here in 1-2? I hope it is. It is. Should you live or live for an older you? That's completely up to you. Because this is something I've talked about before, is that there's a... the concept of delayed gratification. If you go to one extreme, and you delay all gratification until the very end of your life, you're gonna be at the end with everything, and you won't get to experience any of it. Or the other end of the spectrum, where you use everything up immediately as you get it, then you'll have nothing for the future. So if you have to decide where on the spectrum you want to fall on that. Because I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, I don't think running your own business is the correct way to live or anything. It's just the one that works best for me. Like, Haley is completely happy working a traditional, like, 9 to 5. And there are people out there, because I think sometimes, like, you know, because YouTube videos just kind of naturally do this with, like, thumbnails and clickbait and stuff, is that, like, a lot of times, like, you know, being like, quit your 9 to 5, become your own boss, and do whatever. Like, that doesn't work for everyone. Some people are happy doing what they do, because my most favoritist quote ever is that the grass is always greener on the other side because you can't see the shit that was used to grow it. And I know it firsthand is because I had a friend very recently talk about how, like, they were talking about their job and how there were a lot of things they don't like about it, and they talked about how my job was so great because I get to do exactly what I want to do every day and stuff. And it's like, brother, you don't even know the half of it. Somebody else's life is always going to look better than yours in some aspects because you're not the one living through it. Yo, let's go! Except for mine. Don't remove my shorts. They're cool. Trust. True, real deal. My mistake. Oh, whew! Well, if you need any shorts binging, there's this really cool channel. I think that's pretty sad, Dorito, but, you know, not my life. You disabled YouTube Shorts? No! What's up, Vagabond? Been a while since I've seen you. Welcome back to chat. You phrased it in a way that sounds sad? You definitely did. Because with how you described it, you were saying your life fucking sucks, but at least you know it. Like I was saying earlier, it feels like home, so that's how you want to live. Since when did I give philosophy lessons? I'm not giving any lessons, I'm just talking. Hi. Hello, I'm a human being. Welcome to the world of having a conversation. We can, in fact, on this stream talk about more than just Sonic. In fact, this is what the streams usually are. Just may be new for some people, just because we've had a new game to talk about. Yeah, and you know where I heard that shit? Theo Von. I was watching I do not watch Theo Von, but I really like Tony Robbins, and he did a podcast with him. It's difficult to acknowledge that home may not be the best place. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily describe that as filth. I would probably describe what you mean as challenges. Also, what's up, Nog? I don't know if I said hello to you, but hello. Is that the guy from Shadow? It's funny because it makes light of how serious the situation is. The sad reality is that there's a lot of people in the world that just run their life on autopilot. I think it was some shit like, I don't know, some smart guy, I guess, from yesteryear said that, like, people die at 25, we just bury them 60 years later or some shit. But yeah, anyway, there was another thing I was gonna say is that like I've heard it many times that, like, even if you're not making the most maximum amount of money possible, if you're doing something you truly want to do, your life can be a lot happier for it. Or a lot better for it, rather. Because the one difficult thing to keep track of is what decisions have affected other decisions. Like, I don't know where my life would be had I not decided to attempt this full-time. Yeah, and that's the crazy part, is I think that's, like, a life a lot of people are living. It's something because I've gone through a decent amount, like, of, like, close friends getting divorces and stuff as well. And it's like, I can very much see the signs that it's like, sometimes people just get married because that is the thing that you do. Like, you get married, you have the house, you have the kids, you have the nice job. Or whatever. Which is so funny, because that's like a thing that the 1950s is glorified by. But And seeing the growth and you're proud of me, hey, that means a lot. I'm glad. I'm glad. It's pretty difficult, because, well, at the end of the day, I'm the one who sees the numbers. And I know I could probably, like, do fucking brand deals and bullshit to like, get more income, but, you know, man, like, I really want to just have it, the bottom line, the ad revenue from YouTube, to be able to pay for all the fixed expenses every single month. And we're getting there, it's hard.
Here we go!
Everything is money, but money ain't everything. Yo, Dorito's been on the quote wall on Pinterest. The numbers is what makes the money, though. Well, I've always, like, prided myself on having a high-quality community. I think I do, and I guess, obviously, I'm biased, but... Like... I mean, rarely do I have to pull out the ban hammer or anything. It sounds like you're looking down on that lifestyle of marriage/kids. Well, that's not what I'm saying.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'm saying that, like, that's, like, a lot of people do that because it's the thing that they do and not necessarily what they want to do. Everyone is biased, it's true. I'm definitely more strict than my contemporaries, I can tell, based on how my moderators react sometimes. But yeah.
Not bad.
If I have to have less people chatting, but the people who are chatting are, I think, of, like... I don't want to say, like, higher quality people. But, like... the chats are actually fun and interesting to listen to, that's ultimately going to be better than just having more chats running across the screen. I would quit if this was a constant stream of chat. Yeah, I don't know. Because there is a part of me that, like, obviously because it's sort of how quick your chat is and how many viewers you have is an indicator of success, that, like, it'd be really sick. And I get a little pride, you know, one day when I go live and I see just a constant stream of chatters. You know, but I've also seen chats of wickedly successful people move as fast as the chat is moving right now, so... I would hope that it would stay that way. Get that one guy out. I don't know what one guy you're talking about, but it's probably better to not clarify. We'll get their subscriber-only chat. Well, everyone right now is a subscriber, so... I've seen, like, some Call Me Johnny do sub nights and stuff, and I think that that'd be fun to do at one point. I don't know. I just like the ability that literally anyone in the world can come and say hello, so I don't really like blocking that for any reason. If I can help it. You're shorter than 6 feet, no chatting allowed?
Not my best run.
But am I chatting? Whew, almost there, almost there. I don't think I could make that. There is slow mode. VIPs ignore that, though, as we've learned with Twitch Versus, so... If you're a cocky over 5'7"er, no chatting? Well, sometimes it's nice break for the umpteenth time I have to list my 5 favorite Sonic games. Those messages are fine too, though. I have typed messages in chats before, or in this chat before. Yeah, slow mode only helps if it's one particular person spamming, but if you have a lot of people in chat, then it's pretty rare that's gonna happen. And Twitch already has its own thing where you can't, like, send repeat messages. Is a leader someone who's amongst his people? I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a leader. I think there's a difference between being a leader and being in charge. Because I feel like when it comes to leadership, like if you're declaring someone as a leader, it's the person who is in charge who is working toward the same goal that you are working toward. Whereas like here, you are the ones being entertained and I am the entertainer. So it's like it's a transaction rather than like a... Oh, 100%. When I like, back in my day, when this was just Justin TV, when Twitch used to be Justin TV, it was terrifying. Well, if you are not leading by example, you are not leading. But I also think part of leading by example is if you fuck up and you go, don't do that. That's also leading by example. Because I definitely have had that. It's a bit innocuous, but I'll tell it anyway, because fuck it, it's the Unleashed DLC. Back when I worked at summer camp, I worked in the area, so in the camp there were 5 different areas, and I worked in the area that was like, when you think of a Boy Scout, it's what you think of, like the camping, the knot tying, the building fires, like I was in charge of that area. And one of my merit badges required us like building stuff out of wood and rope. And one of those things was a tripod swing, so we would take like big 20-foot long sticks and wrap rope around them in such a way. I won't bore you with the details of what it's actually called, but we would wrap rope around it in such a way and that it would freestand and then you could swing on it. And as a policy, I was always the first one to test all of these little projects because obviously if one of the paying customers were to get hurt, that would be bad. And I hopped on this thing one year because I would make it every year, and I hopped on this thing, and as I was swinging backwards, one of the legs lifted up, and I literally Georgia the Jungled right into a tree, and man, did it fucking hurt. And I just looked at the rest of my staff, and I was like, don't do that. That's also leading by example. Yeah, I am so lucky I was not, like, more permanently injured. That was definitely a bad situation I made as a 16-year-old. Or, no, I had to be at least, like, 18 or 19. Yo, what's up, Proto? Good to see you, bro. Been a minute. Well, I like the idea. There was a guy I used to follow who would, like, train salespeople and, like help companies who, obviously, because every company has to do sales. Like, he would help other people with, like, getting good sales teams and hiring, like, good salespeople and stuff. And one of the things he would always say is that he would go to a lot of the managers of the sales team and they would be like, no one can sell as good as I can. And he would just look at them and go, then you suck at being a leader. Because, like, if you have it as a piece of pride that you are the best person on the team, then you have a really shitty team, because that means you haven't properly helped the people out. Well, here's the little secret for you, Dorito. Yo, Gale! Thank you for the Prime, bro. Yeah, no problem, Proto. Glad to see you. No excuses needed. Enjoy the streams how you can and when you can. Yeah, that's the thing. If you become the smartest, best person in the room, you have nowhere to go. The ideal situation is to literally be the dumbest person in the room, because then you can learn something from everyone. I guess. I don't know if you're that much of a main character, Dorito, but Lives Grinder stage? Ugh, can't believe you have to pay to win in Sonic Unleashed. Are lives really ever a problem in this game, though? Because, like, you just get so many from the day state. I guess for first playthrough. A wise man knows nothing? What? Oh, I get it. Well, it's sort of one of those things is that, like, once you learn a subject, you realize how little you actually know and how much you have to learn about the thing. That's why it's always dangerous when there's a person who thinks they know everything about a thing, because that means they don't know very much. Or they could know a lot, too. Like, it's not a universal thing. I went from I hate this game to I don't like this game. I don't remember Dunning-Kruger effect, or is that what I just described as the Dunning-Kruger effect? I know it's some, like, named effect or whatever. But the more you learn about the thing, the less you actually know about it or something. Well, that's why, like, I legitimately have gotten compliments of being like, you're a great streamer, and I'm like, dog, do you even know? Because if we get to be real technical, I'm in, like, the top 10% of streamers, because the average Twitch streamer has 14 viewers or whatever. But, like, it also depends on the metric, like, I could be in the top 10% of streamers, but am I in the top 10% of income that Twitch makes? Probably not. Well, kind of the being ignorant and being a person that, being the person that knows everything is just a thing that stems from the societal pressure of, you are punished for being incorrect. And I don't mean about everything, I mean about, like, you know, non-life-threatening stuff. Like, obviously, being wrong about where to fire a missile could be very bad. But I mean, like, just in general, is that you are punished. Like, I've gone on this rant before, so I'll try to abridge it, is that the idea is that I personally have this idea of the climax of an argument. And the climax of the argument happens is when it is revealed who is more correct and who is more incorrect about a thing. I say more correct and more incorrect because it's very rare that someone is 100% right or 100% wrong about something. And if the person who is more correct starts fucking dunking on the other person, that is the learning moment. They just learned a thing that the person who is more wrong just learned a thing that they did not know before, and they are being punished for it because they are being made fun of because they are incorrect. And because of that, it's what leads to the, like, digging your fucking heels in the ground and digging your roots, because it's painful to be wrong. And that's why it's very difficult to, like, you know, allow yourself to be wrong. Oh my god. This is brutal. That's so mean? That's literally what happens all the time. Happens to me all the time, certainly. If I'm wrong about something, oh boy, do I get lit up. Sure, I guess you can be wrong in private, but even then, like, it's still not great. And I don't really think you're necessary. Like, when I'm talking specifically about an argument, there's usually at least one, if not more, parties also with you, so I wouldn't necessarily say that's private. What's up, Blaze Aqua? Stretches are for everyone, not just for me. This is the worst Sonic game? Dang, Unleash ranks that low for you? See, that's the difficult thing about micromanagement, though, is that it's a relative scale depending on the person. Because there's a point in which you kind of have to check in, because I have seen people who have called folks micromanagers just because they check in like once a week on something. And it's like, there's gotta be a point in which you are held accountable for the things that you need to do. I must like Frontiers? What gives it away? Even if you're anonymous about it, though, I still feel like there's an ego hit, regardless if anyone's there to see you take the hit. Because if we were chill with being wrong even anonymously, then Twitter and Reddit would be much nicer spaces. I do look like a guy who'd like Sonic Frontiers. We'll find out tomorrow. Ah. Well, certainly when you're a public figure, you don't want to be incorrect. Like, there's always, like, the thing in the back of your head about your reputation if you were caught as incorrect. Like, I would think it's a little bit naive to think that, like, keeping in mind your reputational impact if you are, like, strongly incorrect about something is not a factor. Like, I legitimately think you're like a fucking paragon of humanity if you're able to be in an argument and you end up being the more wrong one, and there's not a little bit of, like, embarrassment or sadness or, like, ego bruising that comes as a part of that. Like, honestly, kudos to you. Because, yeah. It's definitely a lifelong battle for me. Because it also depends what the thing is. Like, if I'm wrong about something related to, like, Devil May Cry, like, obviously that doesn't matter as much than if I'm wrong about something related to Sonic. Yeah, but that's the tough part of being a leader, is that you have to take the responsibility even if it is that person's fault. Because there are definitely extreme situations where you kind of have to be like, all right, this is a big problem. Not a low-stakes thing to be wrong about when your livelihood is predicated on, you know, people watching you for, like, Sonic content and facts and such. Like, maybe low stakes for you, that's what I'm saying. A person who speedruns Devil May Cry, being incorrect about something about the game they speedrun, that's, like, not good for them. No, it's relative. Like, and I use it too, like, it's just video games, but I do understand that there is a thing where it's like, we live in a world where we don't have to think about life and death every single day anymore. We don't, most people do not have to, and when I mean most people, I mean like most people in the United States, do not have to worry about where their next meal is coming from. Or anything like that. So, the stuff that is less important becomes more important because you don't have to worry about the basic needs, is what I mean. I don't position myself as a Sonic expert, though. I think it's just something that naturally happened over the course of that. Like, the reason I don't like being wrong,
Nice.
especially about a Sonic fact, is because I'm usually right about them. Like, it's less a, like, I'm okay with being wrong, and I know it's not that serious, but, like, I'm usually right about them, so when I get one wrong, I'm like, fuck. Also, Zilaman, thank you so much for the 6 months, brother. I appreciate you. Did the fan turn on? Oh, no, it's still going. Just gotten a little hotter in here. I would say that there's probably a subset of people that look to me for Sonic trivia, because I'm just a dude that talks. Like, I'm a dude that talks and I play Sonic because people watch me when I play Sonic. Like, that is my extent. All other labels are put on me through other people. Perfectionist much? I mean, I wouldn't say I'd be a perfectionist, because if I was a true perfectionist, I wouldn't have uploaded a single YouTube video, and I definitely wouldn't be live right now. Yeah. It's just we have to find new ways to make ourselves miserable because all of the basic needs are met. That's why, like, having a life with no challenge brings very little fulfillment. Because we're so hardwired to want challenge, to want the next thing. Because when the Sonic-A-Thon finishes, it's not like, all right, I finished. Like, you can see it to have an on-brand example. You can see it with Sonic games. And, like, how many people are clamoring for Sega to announce the next Sonic game when we had Shadow Generations, which was a very good game. It's like, because we want to look forward. We want the next thing. No, there's a new thing called lead moderators. Is that new Bluey video game? Like the one that's like drawn in the style of the episode where they did like the drawing one? Lead mods can super ban you. No, they can't ban you anymore. As far as I can see, the only real difference between moderator and lead moderator is they can add and remove VIPs, and they can add regular moderators. What's up, Murray?
Oh yeah, that's right, baby.
That's right, baby. I think that was the last Werehog level. Let's go. It's all sunshine from here. I know you can be a perfectionist while still being imperfect, but I don't think that I am particularly a perfectionist. I also think you're very behind on stream, because I said that a while ago. No, I think it's just like a human thing of like, I'm usually right about something, so it sucks more when I'm wrong about something. And you know, like if I make a short about a Sonic fact that ends up being incorrect, it's like, oh, well, there goes the views. And then I have to see a ton of comments making fun of me, you know? Like, there's more than just... There's more that happens than just, I am wrong about the thing. It leads to a cascade of things that happens.
Here we go! Not bad.
Oh, nice.
Not bad.
Yeah, I had a friend tell me about the Lego Standal that's going on. That's crazy. Yo, Ash, glad you like it. I appreciate it, man. If you like what I do here, you can check out my other channel as well, Stelmo98, where I do scripted stuff. There hasn't been a video in a while, but one's coming, let me tell you.
Here we go!
There's only one main channel video that I have rushed out. And you probably aren't gonna know which one it was. You know everything? Okay, then which one was it? No, the Tokyo video wasn't rushed. I still had, like... Because I wanted to see if I could do that within 24 hours, and I finished that video with, like, 6 hours left on the clock. Dude, that was our last stage. Is running 2 channels good or bad money-wise? If I could go back, I would have just kept the one channel and put, like, all the like bigger videos in a playlist, but like technically it's worse for money because I had to build the other channel, like the main channel, from nothing as well, and like have to like build a whole algorithm and stuff like that. So it's really just a preference thing if you want to have multiple channels or not for like different styles of things. I don't know. It's hard to say. But regardless, YouTube, that's going to be it for you guys from me. Next time I see you here, it'll be with a Sonic Front Ears. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.